Annie, you say 3, 2, 1, action.
3, 2, 1, action!
We're going to do a reverse from my house to Elbow Lane, my first school. And it's down this lane. That building there on your left, you see, that would be the start of the school. And the nursery school, in effect, you know, it's between 5 and 7. Then you would go on to St Michael's, which is down there. But this road is where I would come up, coming this way, of course. And that was when I was walked through these gates with my mother, I suppose. At the age of 6 shop, and more or less, except for tray busters, but it was all for like civics device, and there was a shop devoted to milk for infants and good living. That was that part. Everything else is the same. This was the straw house, the old straw house, and it was famous because when Celtic won the European Cup, the proprietor said, "First drinks are on me." So everybody made a beeline for this pub. It's a famous pub. It ran lots of tournaments about dominoes and bus tours to places like Boone, and it was really a good, fashion. Glasgow, I round here. It's nice to see the wee hall. When I was a young chap, I lived just down there. This was the old hall where the Cubs were, and I was in the Cubs, and I was promoted to a sixer. I was so proud of that. I had a uniform, just about 200 yards from my house, maybe less. And then one day my mum said, "We're moving to Rockhazy." And there was no way on earth that I could get from Rockhazy to this. And it was the saddest day of my life when I had to go up to this Cub master and say, "I'm leaving." The Forge, not the Forge, the Granada, a cinema, which was there, just over there. Remember, I told you about you were here, remember once I said, "This is the size of house that you were on Market Street." I just came down this way, went this way, and then up the main road, and that's where the cinema was, the Granada, where you saw things like Jolson, westerns, all sorts of shows.
A four-legged friend, he'll never...
After seeing Roy Rogers and Big John Wayne, the wee boys at my age, we used to come out of the cinema with our guns ready, looking for trouble, and then perhaps perverting the course of justice because we were ping, hit you, miss, ping, hit the ball there. Oh, I forgot him. No, just creased my head. Nobody ever died. But we ran after each other and we did this. And how fast we could go with some fast horses. And we used to relive it in the house. Pew! We could draw. See, look, did you see that? I did this one twice and never noticed it. In fact, this man here may have been with me. On New Year's morning, the bells rang. At 12 o'clock in the new year, those bells would ring. I'm not saying that's how it came about, you hear the bells. And it was, am I being heard? And it's been known that there was a sign saying, "What would you do if Jesus Christ came to Parkhead?" And somebody wrote, "Put him at inside left with Charlie Tully on the wing." In the early 50s, my sister was standing around this spot when I passed by, like Usain Bolt. She's never seen anybody move so fast. And she looked back and she saw a group of young boys, oh, it's 7 or 8, chasing me. She says, "Just saw this." Lived in this area. She looked onto the church house where the priests, lived and slept, and she used to sit at her window, telling me how many bottles of beer came there. She didn't like the priests, especially Father Gilhooly. Ravelry was a very hard place. You had to be hard, people, there were broken noses, scars. That's the women. But it was a rough, and we used to have fights with the Ravelry. Not fights, throwing stones at 100 yards away, never even reaching anybody. But shouts of vengeance. But nothing else to do. The Berdmore factory was down there where you see those shops in the industrial area. It was in that side. And there used to be thousands of men used to go to work in there. And the school was right on the corner. And you used to see the men coming out, having their lunch. And then over this way, of course, was heading towards the other side, the road that would lead to Denison. So, Shettleston, Denison. This is East Wellington Street, where I was brought up. It's changed, but that, of course, is where the industry was with Berdmores. This is where the industry was. So these roads were our football roads. We played and we played. Sometimes it was 50-1. You say, right, next goal's winner for anybody. So we used to play there until the man put on the gas light poles to light up the place. The gas man would come with his long stick, and could play another 10 minutes with the floodlights on. So this is East Wellington Street. And of course, over there at Shettleston. It was a very poor place. And the bookies used to be here. I don't know if you knew about that. It was illegal to be a bookie on the street. You had to have a license plate. And so they used to go to the bookie to lay bets, but they always had somebody to watch for the police, because if they were caught, they were fined. So there was always people maybe standing about here, a couple of 100 yards away from the bookie, observing any police coming of any sort. They would even dress up, as my father said, pretend to be women. It's true. And then we lived right next to where the bookies was. So sometimes they come running into my mum's house, and the police would say, "Hey, what's all this?" Mum says, "I invited them in for tea." And that's it. Pallid a ball. There's only a shape thing. And it was not the first time somebody said, "Right, that's my ball, I'm away." "Oh, leave the ball. I've got to go in." "Leave the ball." "No, I'm going to go in. Mommy told me." "Hey, you're in." That's weird. What I was going to say was something to do with a taxi. I'm crossing the other road this way, and I stood like that, and I couldn't move, and the taxi was coming towards me. I went, he says, "Are we?" Honestly, I remember that I was crossing the road and I never looked. My mother finished at 12 o'clock midday, and it was a school holiday. I would walk every morning to see her coming out of it. Well, first she used to clean the offices of some tubular scaffolding, it was called. And she cleaned up, and I come down that way, and I always met her. She used to see me sitting in the big box, the electricity box. The boys and the Norman conks, they were on London Road, and this one was famous for the Sally Boys, Salamanca Street Boys. That was the Celtic, the Sally Boys. Well known gang. A lot of gangs, but they only used bottles and belts. This was the Sally Boys. School when we were singing hello, hello, here comes the Jubilee. We don't sing hello, hello, we are the Sally Boys. And that stopped it, no more. Look, it's still burning. Look. Yeah.